It's no surprise that blueberries are often celebrated as one of nature's most powerful superfoods, especially when it comes to protecting your eyesight. These tiny, deep blueberries are packed with potent antioxidants like lutein, vitamin C, and anthocyanins. Together, they help battle oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and act like microscopic shields for your eyes, guarding delicate structures like the retina and macula from age-related damage. Imagine them as a protective force field, quietly working behind the scenes to keep your vision sharp and strong. They fight off free radicals, those invisible troublemakers that can gradually lead to vision loss if left unchecked. But here's the twist, even though blueberries have impressive health benefits, especially for the eyes, those benefits can be surprisingly diminished or even reversed when you eat them with certain common foods. And the kicker: these bad combos are often things people consume every single morning without realizing the harm. In some cases, these food pairings can interfere with nutrient absorption, worsen eye strain, or even accelerate macular degeneration over time. In this video, we're going to expose 5 everyday foods that you should never eat with blueberries, especially if you care about protecting your vision and long-term health. Some of these may catch you off guard, but don't worry, it's not just about what to avoid. Stick with us because we'll also share 5 smart food pairings that actually enhance the vision-boosting power of blueberries. Before we dive in, tell us, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or country in the comments below. We love seeing how this community stretches across the globe. It brings us all a little closer, no matter the distance. And if you're enjoying health tips like these, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep sharing this kind of content. Now, let's get started. First up, a surprising troublemaker: blueberries and nuts. Individually, blueberries and nuts are both nutritional powerhouses. But when eaten together, especially by people with sensitive stomachs, low iron levels, or certain medical conditions, they can become a less than ideal combination. So, what's going on here? To begin with, this pairing can significantly block iron absorption, specifically plant-based or non-heme iron. Why? Because nuts, especially cashews, walnuts, and almonds, are rich in compounds called phytates, also known as phytic acid. These natural substances bind to minerals like iron, calcium, zinc, and magnesium, preventing your body from absorbing them efficiently. Now, add blueberries to the mix, which also contain tannins and oxalates that further reduce iron uptake. And you've got a double dose of interference. Who should be concerned? If you're vegan or vegetarian, a woman who experiences heavy periods, someone who often feels tired or pale, or an older adult noticing a dip in energy, this combination could be quietly working against you. Over time, regularly eating these foods together might lead to symptoms like fatigue, weakened immunity, pale skin, or even that frustrating feeling of mental fog. But that's not all. Another issue: digestive discomfort, especially for those with sensitive stomachs. Both nuts and blueberries are rich in fermentable carbohydrates, also known as FODMAPs, and they're both high in fiber. While fiber is great in moderation, large amounts of these together can be tough on the gut. Imagine dealing with gas, bloating, cramping, or even constipation or diarrhea, especially if you have conditions like IBS, SIBO, or gallbladder and pancreatic issues. Plus, since nuts are high in fat, they can slow down digestion when eaten alongside fruit, leaving you feeling heavy or sluggish rather than energized. And here's another concern you might not expect: allergic reactions. While not extremely common, the combination of blueberries and tree nuts may cause itchiness, rashes, or digestive upset in individuals sensitive to either tree nuts or salicylates, a naturally occurring chemical found in many fruits, including berries. Lastly, there's the risk of excess oxalate and with it, kidney stones. Both blueberries and nuts, especially almonds and cashews, are naturally high in oxalates. For people prone to kidney stones, combining these foods frequently may increase the chance of developing stones or experiencing urinary tract discomfort. So, if you're following an oxalate-restricted diet, this is one combo to rethink. Now, does that mean you have to give up nuts or blueberries entirely? Not at all. A smarter strategy is to space them out. For instance, enjoy blueberries as a refreshing mid-morning snack, then save the almonds or cashews for your afternoon pick-me-up. That way, you give your body a chance to absorb nutrients more effectively without the side effects. There are smart ways to enjoy both nuts and blueberries without the nutrient clash. First, consider combining blueberries with foods high in vitamin C. Why? Because vitamin C helps counteract the iron-blocking effects of phytates and tannins. So, think of adding citrus fruits, strawberries, or vibrant bell peppers to your plate. These colorful foods not only brighten up your meal, but also enhance the body's ability to absorb iron. Second, a simple but powerful trick: soak your nuts overnight. Soaking helps reduce the amount of phytic acid in nuts, which in turn makes their nutrients more available for absorption and easier to digest. It's like unlocking the nut's full nutritional potential with just a bit of water and time. Third, choose low oxalate nuts when possible. Macadamia nuts, pistachios, and walnuts all contain significantly lower levels of oxalates than cashews or almonds. So, if you're prone to kidney stones or are monitoring your oxalate intake, these are smarter, gentler choices to go with your berries. Although both almonds and blueberries are often labeled as superfoods, combining them carelessly can result in unwanted side effects, especially for those dealing with kidney concerns, low iron, or sensitive digestion. But with a little awareness, smart timing, and the right food partners, you can still enjoy both without compromise. Now let's move on to the second sneaky combo that can interfere with blueberries' benefits. Yes, tea. That soothing morning ritual might not be so harmless when paired with antioxidant-rich fruits like blueberries. Let's explore why. Tea's familiar dry, slightly astringent taste comes from tannins, a type of polyphenol commonly found in black tea, green tea, and even some herbal blends. These tannins have a tendency to bind with iron in your digestive tract, making it harder for your body to absorb this essential mineral. In large amounts, especially on an empty stomach, they can even irritate your gut lining, causing discomfort and poor nutrient absorption. When blueberries and tannin-rich teas are consumed together, especially around mealtime, they can form insoluble complexes with not only iron, but also calcium and zinc. That means your body misses out on the very nutrients it needs for energy, immunity, and clear thinking. This is particularly important for people with low iron reserves, menstruating women, seniors, vegetarians, or anyone feeling chronically tired or foggy. Over time, this regular pairing may quietly drain your iron stores, leading to symptoms like pale skin, breathlessness, fatigue, or even brain fog. Another concern: digestive sensitivity. The natural acidity of fruits like blueberries, when combined with tea's tannins, can sometimes trigger bloating, discomfort, or acid reflux, especially in those with sensitive stomachs. Of course, blueberries and tea aren't enemies, you just need to enjoy them wisely. Let's talk strategy. While both blueberries and tea are healthy on their own, the timing and combinations matter more than you might think. When consumed together frequently, especially close to meal times, these foods can interfere with your body's ability to absorb crucial minerals like iron. Over time, this may contribute to fatigue, low energy, and nutrient deficiencies you never saw coming. So how can you enjoy blueberries and tea the smart way? First, switch to tannin-free herbal teas. These are much gentler on your stomach and don't interfere with iron uptake. For instance, rooibos tea is naturally sweet, antioxidant-rich, and completely tannin-free, a great choice for any time of day. Ginger tea, with its anti-inflammatory benefits, is excellent for digestion and has no tannins at all. Chamomile tea is wonderfully soothing, while peppermint tea helps calm the gut without blocking nutrient absorption. These herbal teas aren't just functional, they're also a relaxing treat, especially in the evenings or between meals. Second, add iron-boosting foods to your plate. If you love drinking tea or eating blueberries near meal time, balance it out by including foods rich in vitamin C, like bell peppers, tomatoes, citrus fruits, or strawberries. These help enhance iron absorption, especially from plant-based sources. If you eat animal products, include heme iron sources like poultry, fish, or lean meats since these aren't affected by tannins or polyphenols. Vegetarians, try pairing blueberries with lentils and a vitamin C source to get the same benefit. Third, opt for green teas with lower tannin content. Not all green teas are created equal. Japanese varieties like Gyokuro or Sencha or teas made from younger leaves tend to have less tannin. Another tip: steep your tea for a shorter time, around 2 to 3 minutes instead of 5 to 7, to reduce tannin levels even more. You don't have to give up tea or blueberries, you just need to be more mindful about when and how you enjoy them. Timing, pairing, and balance are key. When done right, you'll still reap the full benefits of both without sabotaging your nutrient intake. Now let's turn to combination number 3, another common pairing that might surprise you. Blueberries and coffee. At first glance, coffee and blueberries might seem like the perfect breakfast duo. But if you're someone who drinks a lot of coffee, you may be unknowingly interfering with how your body processes the nutrients in blueberries, nutrients that are especially important for your eyes. So, while that morning cup of coffee may seem harmless, especially alongside a handful of blueberries, it turns out this pairing might not be the best choice for your eyes or overall nutrient absorption. Here's why. Coffee contains caffeine, which has natural diuretic properties. This means it increases urine production, which may lead to mild dehydration, especially if you're not drinking enough water to balance it out. And what happens when your body is even slightly dehydrated? It produces fewer tears that can leave your eyes feeling dry, irritated, and more vulnerable to infections and injuries. Not exactly what you want if you're trying to protect your vision, but that's not the only concern. Caffeine also increases stomach acidity, which alters the digestive environment. When your stomach becomes too acidic, it can reduce your body's ability to absorb antioxidants, including the vitamin C, vitamin E, and anthocyanins found in blueberries. These compounds are vital for eye health, yet they may simply pass through your system without doing their job if caffeine is interfering with proper absorption. Worse still, caffeine can accelerate the movement of food through your intestines, what's known as increased intestinal transit time. When things move too fast, your body doesn't have enough time to absorb all the nutrients. So those powerful, eye-protecting compounds in blueberries, they might be eliminated before your body even gets a chance to use them. Perhaps the most concerning effect of too much coffee is its potential to raise intraocular pressure, that's the pressure inside your eyes. Over time, this can contribute to glaucoma, a serious condition that gradually damages the optic nerve and may lead to irreversible vision loss. It's a silent threat that builds slowly, and caffeine could quietly be making it worse. So, what should you do instead? A much better option is to pair your blueberries with whole oats. This combination doesn't just taste great, it works with your body to protect your eyes. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress to major causes of eye conditions like cataracts and age-related macular degeneration (AMD). When you mix them with whole oats, the benefits multiply. Oats are packed with soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. Why is that important? Because blood sugar spikes can damage the tiny, fragile blood vessels in your eyes over time. Stable blood sugar supports not just your overall health but clearer, stronger vision. Even better, oats contain vitamin E, which pairs beautifully with the vitamin C and E found in blueberries to protect your eye cells and improve blood flow to the eyes. They also contain zinc, a key mineral for retinal function and night vision. Zinc even helps reduce the risk of diabetic retinopathy, a serious eye condition tied to blood sugar problems. In short, oats and blueberries are a team. They don't just protect your eyes, they also support your metabolic health, which is closely connected to long-term visual clarity. Now, let's move to harmful combination number for one that's incredibly common and hiding in plain sight. It's the pairing of blueberries with sweet foods or sugary drinks. Let's break down why that might be sabotaging your health goals without you even realizing it. This is one of the most common mistakes people make when trying to eat healthy. Think about a bright, colorful breakfast bowl, a handful of blueberries tossed into a sugary cereal, or blended into a sweetened smoothie, or even paired with a fruit juice. It looks nutritious, but the truth tells a very different story. Here's what actually happens inside your body. When you consume large amounts of sugar, your blood sugar levels spike quickly. This sudden surge triggers your body to release more free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, including those in your eyes. These destructive agents are linked to oxidative stress, one of the key drivers behind vision decline. Now, blueberries are loaded with antioxidants like anthocyanins, which are powerful defenders against free radicals. But here's the problem. When sugar intake is too high, it overwhelms the antioxidants. It's like sending a small group of firefighters to put out a massive forest fire. There's just too much damage for them to handle. As a result, the eye protective benefits of blueberries are significantly reduced. That's not all. Excess sugar also contributes to chronic low-grade inflammation throughout the body. And guess what? Conditions like cataracts and age-related macular degeneration (AMD) are directly linked to this kind of ongoing inflammation. The risk is even higher if you're diabetic or even pre-diabetic. Too much sugar worsens diabetic retinopathy, a condition in which elevated blood sugar levels damage the tiny blood vessels in the retina. Left unchecked, it can lead to partial or even total blindness. So, what's a smarter alternative? Pair your blueberries with natural Greek yogurt. Not only is this combo delicious and satisfying, but it also turns into a nutrient-packed powerhouse for your eyes. Greek yogurt is full of high-quality proteins, which are essential for maintaining and repairing the retina and optic nerves, two of the most delicate and vital tissues in your eyes. These proteins also help support muscle function, allowing your eyes to move smoothly and respond properly to visual stimuli. And let's not forget about calcium. While it's often praised for its role in bone health, calcium also plays a key part in nerve signal transmission and eye muscle contractions. Getting enough of it means your eyes can communicate more effectively with your brain, helping you focus better and see more clearly. But that's still not the end of the benefits. Greek yogurt is also a great source of probiotics, those friendly bacteria that support a balanced gut microbiome. And believe it or not, a healthy gut can have a big impact on inflammation control and even eye health. But why is gut health so crucial for your eyes? Let's take a closer look. The reason is simple yet powerful. Your gut acts as the gatekeeper for nutrient absorption. When your digestive system is functioning well, it can fully absorb and deliver the antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals found in blueberries straight to where they're needed most, including your eyes. For individuals managing diabetes, this pairing is especially helpful. The protein in Greek yogurt naturally slows down how quickly glucose enters the bloodstream, while the fiber in blueberries helps regulate blood sugar levels. Together, they form a smart duo that stabilizes blood sugar and reduces dangerous spikes. Why does this matter? Because those spikes can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, paving the way for conditions like diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of vision loss. But now, let's shift gears and talk about a much more damaging combination: blueberries and foods high in trans fats. This one might not be so obvious. After all, who would think that grabbing a blueberry muffin or a piece of pie could be harmful? but many processed baked goods like packaged muffins, cakes, cookies, pies, and fried snacks are loaded with trans fats, and that spells serious trouble. For your eyes, trans fats are notorious for increasing LDL, or bad cholesterol, while lowering HDL, the good cholesterol. This imbalance leads to poor blood circulation, and when blood flow to the retina is compromised, your eyes pay the price. The retina, responsible for capturing light and sending visual signals to your brain, is especially sensitive to changes in blood supply. Reduced circulation can make it more vulnerable to glaucoma, macular degeneration, and again, diabetic retinopathy, all of which can lead to blurry vision, distortion, or even permanent loss of sight. But there's more. Trans fats don't just mess with your cholesterol. They also promote chronic inflammation, which silently chips away at your health over time. And ironically, this very inflammation damages the delicate cells that the antioxidants in blueberries are meant to protect. It's like inviting both a hero and a villain to the same battle and watching the villain cancel out all the heroes' efforts. So, even though blueberries are packed with protective compounds, when eaten alongside trans fat-rich foods, much of their benefit is lost. You might think you're doing something good for your health by including blueberries, but if they're paired with processed treats, their powerful impact is muted. One of the best combinations for protecting your eyesight: pairing blueberries with leafy green vegetables. Yes, it's that simple. Whether it's spinach, kale, Swiss chard, or broccoli, combining these greens with blueberries creates a nutrient-dense, vision-friendly meal that your eyes will thank you for both now and in the future. So, what makes leafy greens so special? For starters, they're rich in carotenoid antioxidants, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin. These two build up in the macula, the central part of the retina responsible for high-definition vision. Think of them as your eye's natural sunglasses, shielding them from oxidative stress and harmful blue light. But that's just the beginning. Leafy greens are also packed with vitamin A, which plays a vital role in night vision and helps prevent dry eyes. Meanwhile, vitamin C works to support healthy blood vessels and strengthen connective tissue within the eye, keeping everything running smoothly. And let's not forget vitamin K, a quiet contributor that reduces inflammation and promotes overall tissue health. Now here's where the magic happens. Zinc, found in many greens, helps shuttle vitamin A directly to the retina, where it's used to produce melanin, a pigment that protects the eyes from UV damage. And then we have blueberries bringing in even more vitamin C plus vitamin E, both of which protect your delicate eye tissues from free radicals and oxidative damage. Together, this combination acts like a complete defense system for your eyes. Whether blended into a smoothie, tossed in a fresh salad, or added to a savory bowl, blueberries and leafy greens offer powerful protection against major eye conditions such as cataracts, macular degeneration, and even glaucoma. So, as we've seen throughout this video, not all food pairings are created equal, especially when it comes to your vision. While blueberries alone are an eye health superstar, combining them with the wrong foods like those loaded with sugar, caffeine, or trans fats can dull their shine or even reverse their benefits. On the flip side, pairing them wisely with Greek yogurt, whole oats, or leafy greens creates a nutritional synergy that boosts circulation, protects delicate structures, and supports long-term eye function. Even small dietary choices today can shape a clearer, healthier tomorrow. Now it's your turn. When you enjoy blueberries, what do you usually pair them with? Are you team smoothie, salad, or something more creative? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your combinations and experiences, and if you found this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so others can discover how to protect their health naturally. Thanks so much for watching.